What is up? It's Dr. D, your college doc, on our journey to greatness, unlocking our superhuman abilities. First, okay, so purpose of this video is to introduce you to the layout for transformation. Why do we want to be superhuman? The benefit is you're gonna be superhuman by the end of this entire channel. Okay, no, alright. But first, I just wanted to share my experience recently. So I've been vegan for 3 months and I work out a lot. I'm currently taking some classes over the summer at university and psychology and geography, and well, I think I'm doing pretty awesome in it, gotta participate, gotta do all the work. It's not work though if you got a good schedule going, and yeah, so when you work out all the time, when you eat the right foods, you'll be able to do anything. And I wanted to tell you that, I wanted to show you this, because recently, last week, on Friday, I was rock climbing, and I fell approximately 9 feet onto my back, and I messed up my lumbar spine. It cracked a little bit, but I didn't go to the ambulance, go to the hospital. I got my friend, we went to go eat. And what do I eat? I eat healthy, plant-based, whole foods, but we'll get to that. And I just want to share this with you because I'm up and walking and doing a bunch of exercise and activity that I probably wouldn't have been able to do if I were to go to the hospital and get fed a bunch of meat and other non-healthy foods that would prolong my injury recovery. And I want to tell you, right now, that when you're superhuman, your injury recovery, instead of being that long, it's that long. And you're going to be able to experience this for yourself. But first, let's give you some examples. So, there are superhumans of today, of the past. We've been on this earth evolving for millions of years, and only in the last 100,000 years when the sapiens came about, but that's a long time. So certain traits survived and certain traits didn't. The ones that survived, some people have the ability to do amazing things, and we call those people superhumans. But superhumans are people who have this complete awareness of everything that's going on around them, and they have this ability to do a multitude of things in a single day, from the morning to the night. And this is different from average people because people are so reliant on things like technology, caffeine to keep them going. But with the superhuman lifestyle, you'll be able to do what you want, when you want, how often you want, and you'll be able to do anything you want, essentially. So there are all these people who are living to their fullest potential. People living to 100 years old, so many awesome people. Think of Olympic runners, think of people like Albert Einstein and all these great thinkers and people with great abilities, and those people are living to their fullest potential, and well, maybe not to the fullest superhuman potential, but they're using one aspect that we could also learn from them. So this is the layout for transformation to get to this superhuman ability, something that only some doctors are aware of, some Olympic athletes are aware of, only some people know this stuff. And it's been almost a subliminal secret, sort of, that's been here for centuries and for hundred thousands of years, but only now are we creating a systematic approach to becoming the best that we could be. And why are we doing this? So that all of the professionals of today, the engineers, the doctors, the teachers, construction workers, authors, you name it, all these people, if they can get to their fullest potential as a superhuman in all aspects of life, well, what does we set as a society? And so here is the layout. Essentially, I'm taking the knowledge and wisdom from multiple religions. So the idea of the chakras and of the seven sins, but we're also going to take the positive sides of all of the religions and sort of put it together in a easy to understand format so that we could be superhuman. So first things first, we'll start at the base of the spine, and it goes up to the top of the skull, and it goes bottom up. And so, but we're going to end up going back down too. So first, at the base of the spine is our grounding. So this is the region of the spine where we're meditating, we're getting into nature, we're increasing our sense of inner security and inner confidence. We're sort of building up, sort of feeling like natural in the environment that we're in. Alright, next region. Next is the sacral region. This region, we're going to talk about sex, we're going to talk about masturbation, we're going to talk about creativity, and this is going to build our creativity and boost our energy levels in all areas of life. We'll be able to interact with the sex that we're attracted to, with the opposite sex, so easily, and we're going to have so much respect for the other sex, and we'll be so creative in our work. So we'll just be creating content one after another, just knocking them out, just like 1, 2, 3, like doing push-ups. Same thing with exercise energy. So anyway, next region, the lumbar region. This region is essentially what you eat. Whatever you put into your body goes through our gastrointestinal system, gets broken down, gets absorbed, but you have to eat the right foods in order to have the right kind of energy. Now, this is on the scientific standpoint and on the religious standpoint and sort of spiritual, energetic principle standpoint. So when we eat the right foods, eat the right plant foods with like minimal fat and minimal meat or animal protein in our diet, then we'll have amazing energy levels and decreased risk of almost every disease that you can think of. And it's amazing, and it's kind of ridiculous how we've come with like drinking another mammal's milk. We're the only species that does that, only mammal that does that, and there are so many negative health implications of doing that, but we're going to talk about that later. It's just a brief overview. Next is the thoracic region. We're going to talk about the heart, and so we're going to be able to connect with people on an emotional level, a genuine level, and be empathetic and be able to overcome all of the issues overcome all of the challenges that we face in everyday life, and dealing with death and dealing with change and maybe like potentially like scarring events. We'll be able to deal with all that, and not only we'll be able to deal with it ourselves, we'll be able to care for others, and that's one of the key parts of this region. And next, we're going to talk about the sacral region, And this has a lot to do with communication. And some people just don't know how to communicate. And it's largely due to our rise in technology and also through isolation. And so, what we're going to do in this region is reference comedians, public speakers, storytellers, and bring in all of their wisdom and knowledge into a way that we could learn how to communicate with people verbally and non-verbally. All right, on to the next region. The other eye. This is the search for wisdom, for truth, the greatest, highest truth. And this region is where we decalcify our pineal gland, where we become more aware of our environment, and where we transcend the everyday life and everyday challenges. This is also where we learn to forgive our experience and to relax. I mean, nobody's getting out of here alive. Smart. And so we're going to talk about wisdom, essentially, and alchemy in that section. And next, quick note on alchemy. We're not subject to our external experience. Everything that goes on inside of us, we can handle everything that we go through in our everyday life, essentially. Yes. And the next region is the crown. The crown has everything to do with transcendence, and then this is the region where we are just on this other level that when people look at you, they're like, "Whoa, that's a superhuman." They're not subject to our daily challenges. There's a test coming up. Oh, he's gonna rock that test. Oh, there's a surgery coming up. Oh, he's gonna rock that surgery. We can handle anything essentially, and we're gonna be moving through this journey together so that we can have the greatest well-being, the greatest ability and awareness to do everything and rise above everything, and it's going to be amazing. So, that was an introduction to what the channel is going to look like, and we'll also be incorporating other videos, like random videos, and different time lengths, and we'll talk about issues. Just message me or leave a comment down below of videos you might want to talk about. I have a lot of content that's going to be rolling out soon, and hopefully I'll have enough time with that with my heavy course load coming up in the fall. That said, now you understand the layout, and you'll move with me along on my journey on our journey to greatness, or on our journey to being superhuman. So, this is Dr. D, your college doc. We're on our journey to greatness, unlocking our superhuman abilities. Stay awesome.